What's up, guys? Another episode of Big Bites. Decided to do some Taiwanese food today from Tea Station. I'm looking around because I had to like prep all this food because it's pretty crazy. So I was chatting one day and we were talking about, you know, what Taiwanese food is. And for me, so I'm half Chinese and that's kind of my thing. And I haven't been back, honestly, in, gosh, probably almost 18, 19 years right now, which kind of makes me sad to think about, because Taiwan is just one of those places where if you want to go somewhere in Asia, that's the place. You know, a lot of stuff is in English. It's a big English speaking population. There's a lot of crossover type of restaurants to where you can go and find something that's safe for you and then be somewhat adventurous, but still be completely okay. So anyways, getting into it, you know, I got some old comfort food for me. So my mom used to make me curry chicken all the time. So I got curry chicken. I got some tea eggs. I'll show you what that is in a second. And then I got some fried chicken and I got this thing called a brown sugar milk slush. And I'll explain what that stuff on the bottom is. That's pudding. It's sneaky good. So, you know, first things first, let's start off with, what the food kind of looks like here. I'll try my best not to drop everything, but it kind of comes in this little, it's like a box, like a lunch box. That's what they call it, is a lunch box. But you know, you can get, I guess I would prep a fork. No, I got a fork, okay. I don't want to use chopsticks, it's too difficult. But you can get these pre-portioned boxes that come with, these are the tea eggs, so ignore those. But it comes with, you know, veggies. So there's spinach, corn on this one, some tofu. And then this version of curry chicken's breaded and fried, and then the curry sauce is on the side. So, yeah, I'm excited for this stuff. I just really love, you know, curry chicken. It's just comfort food for me. So here we go. It's not bad. It's not bad. The curry's all right. There's some chunks of vegetables in the bottom, which I just fished up. That makes me happy. You know, it's the overall crunch, I guess, is difficult to get when you order through like a DoorDash service or whatnot, just because who knows how long it's been sitting there and it'll get sweaty and lose some of its texture. But that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad at all. So, veggies. I could eat a giant bowl of this spinach. I just love spinach when it's cooked like that. Corn's corn. I have no idea what this tofu is gonna taste like. There's like a national dish in Taiwan called stinky tofu, and it's like fried fermented tofu, and I can't do it. I can't do it at all. Yeah, that tofu seems like it was made in some type of like a soy sauce pork, like ground pork base. You can kind of see it in, if I do this. It's actually really good. I don't really go for tofu, but yeah. So that little pork, this little minced pork stuff, oh my goodness gracious. That's another comfort food. That on top of some white rice, you got a winner. So let's move on. There's, you know, this is starting to come into vogue. Let me actually pick a more aesthetic piece. These fried chicken bits from Asian restaurants, it's a thing. So, you know, there's a joke, like when you go to Korean fried chicken places, that's the original KFC, like Korean fried chicken. And, you know, China and Korea are kind of close to each other. So a lot of crossover there in terms of the flavors. So the chicken curry base chicken doesn't really have much flavor to it. It's just the chicken, right? This stuff is like explode in your mouth stuff. I'm hoping so. I went for mild spicy on this. Flavor's fine. It's dark meat. I'm not much of a dark meat guy. I'm more white meat. So if that was like a cut of breast and it had a little bit more snap to it instead of like the rubbery dark meat texture, I'd be all about it. So I'm probably never going to get that again, but you know, it's good. It's good if you like dark meat. Tea eggs. This stuff looks frightening. So don't get this confused with balut. Balut is Filipino cuisine. I don't know too much about it, but it's like the embryo of a chick inside the egg, and I can't do it. I can't do it. But this is just straight up hard-boiled egg, usually in some type of tea with soy sauce, some liquidy mixture in there that gives the actual egg more flavor. So nothing different there, as expected. Yeah, you pair that with some rice and you get some textural difference in there, and they're crunchy on the chicken. You're talking business, and yeah, it's just good. It's just good. I kind of already knew what to expect with that, so that's not really fair to it. Let me break out a straw here. This is a little runny, so. All right, let me explain this. So another big Taiwanese thing, and this is Taiwanese style, is this. So this is called like a slush or a shave ice, I guess you could call it. Kind of similar to Hawaiian shave ice. Like if you can see the texture of it, it's like snow ice, I think they call it. But it's a lot softer. So it's not like chunky like Hawaiian shave ice is, but it's more slushy, I guess you could say. What goes into this is, well, what I put in mine is, you know, they put some brown sugar in there. That's the default. I put pudding in this. And you're going to think like, yo, pudding what? I'm trying to fish out a piece for you. Yeah, it's really good. So this is kind of similar to a flan. And you think, why am I going to put flan in a drink? That sounds gross. It's not. When you get the sugar content of this drink, the brown sugar with the shaved snow or the shave ice, whatever you want to call it, plus the pudding, like that creamy texture of it, everything just kind of balances itself out. And so, as expected. So it just gives you a different mouthfeel than a boba. Boba's going to be chewier. This is going to be a lot smoother. And so, I mean, I grew up on these flavors, so this is something that I'm used to. I would take a chance though. You know what I mean? It's sweet. I personally go for 25% sugar or like a quarter sugar because I don't want too much sweetness. Trying to think, like, I kind of like sweet stuff, but you know, it's just too much. It's too much. So I like the quarter sweetness. Pudding's a thing. It comes with this stuff called grass jelly, which is basically a flavorless jelly. So it takes on the flavor of whatever it's in, but it has a different mouthfeel, different texture to it. And then you can get boba in it, of course, but me personally, I just don't like boba texture. It's just not my thing. So yeah, I'm trying to think. I think that's it. So, you know, Tea Station's the place that I went to today. There's multiple different versions of it. You're going to see this stuff kind of poking around, at least on the West Coast, because Asian flavors are starting to get more traction. And yeah, dogs like them too. See you guys next time.